everybody, Starlight Aquamarina here, and we're here live with another stream. Tonight, we're going to be streaming Pokemon Infinite Fusion, as voted by you guys on Twitter, through my Twitter poll. If you're wondering why it took a few minutes for the intro, I'm actually trying to get the Twitch chat overlay thing set up. I actually made some tweaks to the Twitch channel. I've now added a little schedule thing that you can now see. Now, a little quick background with Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I actually have heard it's actually a popular fan game at the moment, and I should probably explain my whole background when it comes to like Pokemon fan games. I actually quite like Pokemon fan games. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, hey, but I do enjoy playing quite a few of them. And I actually quite like playing the fan games that actually would have fan-made Pokemon made in mind, or otherwise called fake mons, because I like the creativity that goes to making a Pokemon for a fan game. Now, some fan games do it better than others. There's actually some ones that are just not that good. Others are basically have split opinions on it. Now, I actually have quite a bit of experience playing Pokemon fan games as personal playthroughs. Now, the other thing is that this is not exactly a thing that is basically, hey, you know how Nintendo is with fan games in general. So basically, Nintendo is kind of rather really protective of their properties. So Pokemon fan games tend to basically sometimes tend to be the victim of like copyright claims and stuff. I'm pretty sure some of you who may have actually either played fan games or know about the whole debacle with Pokemon Uranium. Yeah, I never considered like streaming a Pokemon fan game or any Pokemon games in general, largely because with mainline Pokemon games, those actually require alternative methods. Or if I wanted to stream a Switch Pokemon game, like Pokemon Scarlet or Violet, Legends Arceus, Sword and Shield, that is really tricky because I don't know if some of you may have remembered, or some of you who know this, but I've brought it up at least a couple times in a couple streams. I actually can't really stream console games at the moment. And also my laptop is a potato, so I can't play some of the more higher-end games. I am trying my best with what I have at the moment. So that's why you're seeing me stream games that you could actually buy on Steam, readily available to buy on Steam. Well, with this Pokemon fan game in particular, basically the general idea of this fan game is, what if you take the DNA splicers from Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, and you actually make it a core mechanic of a particular fan game? And that's essentially basically where we get this one here. I did do a little bit of looking into it as I was getting it ready, getting it downloaded and for me to stream it and basically get it all set up. Well, basically, I remember, since this was a few days ago, since I downloaded it a few days ago, after the Twitter poll ended, I believe, if I remember right, this includes Pokemon from Kanto and Johto, I think, or maybe just Kanto. However, basically, it's essentially made with little fusion Pokemon with little sprites and all that. So basically, I guess from what little I know is that if you play your card sprites, you will actually get some pretty powerful combos, or you can actually get some very weak Pokemon in return. Well, I actually kind of brought up, I mentioned it in my debut stream, which you can watch the VOD on my YouTube channel, which I have linked on my Twitch channel. on the main Twitch channel through the little links thing. You can watch the debut stream to know or to learn a little more if you want. But for those of you who want to actually know right now, or you don't want to watch the VOD, but you could go still, watch the VODs if you want to. But yeah, I actually have a lot of experience with Pokemon. I've essentially grown up with this franchise, basically. And that also includes playing quite a few Pokemon fan games. I even actually looked through Twitch to see Pokemon games, and much to my surprise, I know Pokemon Infinite Fusion is a popular one at the moment, but much to my surprise, at least a couple ones actually show up on the Twitch categories. The one that I'm most surprised to see is Pokemon Reborn, which was the first Pokemon fan game I actually played. I think I started playing it all the way back to the episode 15 update. I don't know in terms of people who either play a lot of Pokemon fan games or people who actually know people who play Pokemon fan games, I don't know what the general consensus is on Reborn in particular. I quite like Pokemon Reborn, but I know this game is not everyone's cup of tea, definitely. As someone who actually plays with this particular fan game being very long and all that, and I've played quite a lot of it, I can straight up tell you that Reborn can get really, really dark. And basically actually also has some stuff that, while I can actually personally handle it, other people won't. So, if I were to actually have streamed Reborn, I will actually need to bring up the content warnings, but we'll actually worry about that on the road. Again, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be streaming Reborn specifically. I will have to make a save file since they added multiple save files now for Reborn, so I could probably have the stream save file and my casual playthrough stream. But yeah, Reborn can actually get really dark, and it might not actually be, is definitely not for much younger kids, and it's definitely, some of the content in Reborn might actually be triggering for some people. So if I were to stream Reborn, I will need to run it through if it's alright for me to stream it, and if they want to actually click off the stream, if some of those triggering scenes might show up. I won't actually say any specific story spoilers with Reborn. I do really like Reborn. I know some of the other criticisms people have with it is that it's way too edgy, massive edgelord levels. I don't mind the edginess, though, again, it takes a lot for me to actively dislike something. My personal stance is that I'm someone who actually doesn't want to actively dislike something unless it's something that something that pushes my buttons or something. I generally don't like and also I don't like putting energy into disliking something, because there are other things that I could actually express anger or frustration towards that are actually more worth wasting the energy on, rather than basically actively hating on a piece of media or something. Again, if a specific media pushes my buttons in a way, then I will not actually apologize or hesitate to actually make the thing as something I disliked known. But when it comes to fictional media like video games, I actually am kind of rather chill about it. It takes a lot for me to actively get annoyed or angry at something. Basically, unless that specific thing pushes my buttons, either on a character level, a story level, or a gameplay level. Though I will admit, lags do kind of bother me if it happens frequently. Funny. How ironic. However, I will actually, if I were to actually finally get around to doing the just chatting streams in the future, I might actually do that in the future once I'm finished with one of the other prior games. I believe This Way Madness Lies is the shortest of the current games I'm streaming, including this one. So once that ends, the just chatting ones will actually make up from the streams for that day, or from now on. Also, if you're wondering why I'm positioned like this right now, I actually wanted to actually basically not block the way, maybe in the way of like specific things. Let's see, let's get myself just shrink myself a little more. Yeah, I'm really tiny right now. Hold on, let me just. Sorry. Getting smaller basically would make your throat like all high pitched and whatnot. It had to get a minute to fix itself. So anyway, all right. So I think I've actually talked about it long enough. I'll actually save my opinions on just chat on like Reborn specifically on the just chatting stream, for like right now for like next time. So we're actually gonna basically start the game. I already got the options all good to go. There we go. Got my controller ready because I don't want to press the arrow keys. Alright, I actually have the music, volume, text speed. I actually will download sprites for custom speed unless you don't want that. Actually, I just realized something that. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I can't see the chats. Let me just get it to a smaller size so I can put it in window mode. There we go. That's better. We're not gonna have quick surf on. So yeah, let's get started now. After spending almost 15 minutes like talking. I actually do have the pinned comment. Should have a pinned comment on the chat to let me know if the chat lags. Also, I actually got some emotes ready. I actually got emotes on the number keys, so that might be in the way if I actually have to specifically press a number key and my emotions change at will. So we'll figure that out. Just wait for the game to load. Drink some water. So the oldest I can be is 17. Youngest is 10. Let's go with 17. Female. Well, look at her, how fast she's going. Not sure if it's noticeable on the stream. Yeah, there we go. Right. And submit. Right. Age 17 female. Starlight. Yes. Now, I don't know how long it takes till we get to the first gym in this game, but I will want to actually try to have the stream last till shortly after I beat the first gym. I don't know how long it will take though. Again, this is another game that I'm going blind in, and this is a blind playthrough. So this is my first time playing this, and again, this was chosen by you guys on Twitter. Basically, the other games that were on the Twitter poll were games that I actually played before. This is the only one that I haven't played before, so you'll if you haven't already been watching other people play Infinite Fusion, this will actually be something we'd be experiencing together. Alright, the screen's all dark now. Alright, so while we wait for a screen to basically load the other things. So yeah, where I'm actually living right now, where I live, hurricane season has actually started. Woo! So yeah, and so yeah, because of that, there actually will be a lot of instances of a lot more thunderstorms, lightning storms, just storms in general. So yeah, if the power goes out, or I can't stream, or whatever happens, I actually will actually keep you guys up to date on Twitter, on my Twitter. I actually have my Twitter feeds now connected to the Twitch. Now thanks to the Twitch extensions that I can actually have set up. If you actually mostly were looking through my Twitch channel and not on my Twitter, you can actually see the up to date stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure on your parts of your planet, there are actually other like places in the planet that have their own like hurricane seasons and whatnot. Yeah, we on Sapadice also have our own like hurricane stuff. Our planet is mostly ocean water, save for a bunch of archipelago islands. So yeah, we do get hurricanes here. So yeah. Please tell me the game didn't crash and it's just stuck loading, or is it like processing? Let me just fix the window a little. Hmm. Is the game just initializing everything, or is it just doing this? I I really hope it's just taking a long time to initialize, because if it straight up crashed, oh, there we go. Finally, the game difficulty uh, makes every Pokemon team gain experience, like in the modern Pokemon games hard mode. NPCs are higher level and use better AI. NPC trainers have access to healing items. Next Pokemon's name is not displayed before switching. I'm guessing normal difficulty is also somewhere in the middle. I believe normal is actually somewhere in the middle, so I don't know 100% know. Alright. I either want to do normal or hard. Let's do normal. Game type normal or reversed? In reversed mode, all of the fusions used by trainers are flipped. So if a trainer normally uses a Pikachu plus head, Bulbasaur body fusion in normal mode, it will have a Bulbasaur head Pikachu body fusion in reverse mode. This allows for a fresh, you might see less custom sprites. Let's do normal. Would you like to turn autosave on? No. Automatically download missing sprites? Yes. You can modify anytime. Yeah. Yeah. My web camera is stuck up there. Which slot would you like to save in? Let's do A. Silco is now proud to announce a new product that will revolutionize Pokemon battling. DNA splicers. Their revolutionary new device extracts the DNA of two Pokemon and combines them to create an entirely new species. Silco stole that from Team Plasma. Gengar, Unirito. Pokemon using DNA splicers on them and just by the magic before your eyes. Honestly, nice little detail that they went with Gengar and Unirito here. House and edge over regular Pokemon. Now try it on your very own Pokemon. You know what? Every Pokemon. Do 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 do. Fusion. Ratgy. So basically, and drop the mail off. It's a PS5. Take that, Nintendo. I always have to check. They don't do this anymore. There we go. Yeah, there we go. What are your favorite clothes? Commercial flight. Better get going. Right. Yep. Right, just check a couple things here in addition to that. Wait, what did it say there? Alright, see the letter from the Pokemon League. Here, open it. Dear family, I'm pleased to announce that your Pokemon League application has been accepted. Your verified and the Pokemon trainer you can now start. Me, Pokemon Letter, wish you luck. Pokemon League. Got a trainer. So what did it say? They accepted your trainer application? That's amazing! I'm so proud of you! Oh, isn't that the boy next door receiving his purple today as well? I overheard Professor Oak talking about it. What's that name everyone calls him again? Blue. Alright, so what do I name you? No, I'm not going to name him Blue, because that's boring. No, I'm not, and I'm not going to be rude and have to call him something like Pooh, or Weenie Hut Juniors. Weenie Hut, Super Weenie Hut Juniors, Weenie Hut General. Yeah, unlike some people who actually play Pokemon games, when they name their rival, who's usually the one that's a jerk, the jerk rival, I'm usually not that rude. I'm not that rude, usually. Just basically just Google like just check name here. Just check the try to check like guy names real quick. Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll go with that now. Yep. We're calling him Scott. Good, and you're ready together. Go have fun in your adventure. I want to see what's on TV. News report. Something, you're finally becoming a trainer, sis. On a run. That's actually fun. Quite fun, actually. Well, over here, it's 9:32 over here. Yo, Starlight. Guess who just got accepted as official trainer? That's right, me. You got a letter too? I'm surprised they let you in. I assumed they had higher standards. Well, I guess there's no point in bragging about mine now then. Anyway, Graham told me he's going to give me my first Pokemon. He went to Viridian City to run an errand, but he told me to wait for him at the lab. See ya! Now remember, Starlight! Careful! I stopped you. You're awesome, stupid text bubble covering with my webcam covering it. Ugh. Yeah, honestly, the other downside to actually using the webcam here. I think I just skipped ahead. Nice. Alright, time to pick your pool. Here you go, grab her on the table. No fair wife. Pick first. You'll get your turn once. Alright. Alright, what do we have as for our starters? Bulbasaur? Charmander? And Squirtle. Basically, popular fandom opinion is that Charizard's the favorite. I disagree. Bulbasaur is my favorite, but I always pick Bulbasaur when I do a Kanto playthrough, like Pokemon Leaf Green and whatnot. So we're going with Squirtle. We're going with Squirtle for this playthrough. Also, some people basically don't nickname their Pokemon. I enjoy naming Pokemon. So we got Squirtle as our Pokemon. And male. Okay, Squirtle. I like to actually nickname my Pokemon. Sometimes I like nicknaming with a certain motif. So, water, cannons. I'm gonna call him Monk. I've been rewatching Monk. I've been rewatching Monk recently. For those that don't know, Monk is actually a comedy drama detective show. If you haven't seen Monk, actually go watch it. It's actually quite a bit of fun. It's a jungle out there. Yeah, The theme song for Monk is actually sung by Randy Newman, the same guy who sang the iconic song from Toy Story, "You Got a Friend in Me." I actually been rewatching. Yeah, I've been rewatching Monk recently, so we're gonna actually call Squirtle Monk. His full name is technically Adrian Monk, but I'd rather just call him Monk. There's just slicers. Welcome. DNA splicers, combine two Pokemon, create an entirely new one. Works on every Pokemon. Stupid webcam! Works well with my last piece. Walk on your journey. Now let's check Monk's nature. Apparently I can re-nickname him if I want. That's nice. Don't have to wait for a specific trainer to do it, a specific NPC to do it. Why does it say January 1st, 2000? That's not right. Well, that's not right. Why does it say January 1st, 2000? Today's not January 1st, 2000, for God's sake. Did it not connect? Did it not completely initialize the day and time? Did I need to change it somehow? Well, let's roll with it. Timid nature, speed, more speed, less attack. I don't know that's a good nature for a Blastoise later. I don't know. Maybe I can actually, if I have DNA Splice, the DNA Splice, and I can actually fuse Monk, I can act with another bulky like Pokemon. Well, let's. I gotta check the options. I think something went wrong with the time. I'm pretty sure. So it's not supposed to say that. I combine party icons, DNA, use the same for all fusions. I am pretty sure it's not supposed to say that. Yeah, started June 3rd, 2023. It is not supposed to say that. Whatever. Not so fast. Done battle, the stronger Pokemon. Nope. Oh, first trainer battle. Let's just hope that the lower attack nature won't screw me over here. I probably be faster than the Bulbasaur, but I am probably not going to hit nearly as hard. We wait for the battle to load. It's 9:40. I think I probably would actually keep playing till around. If I actually have to basically stream past 10, which is usually the time I usually end my streams. I will need to actually try to extend the stream time at least a bit. I'm actually gonna try to experiment with the schedule at some point. Drink my water here. Oh, something I should probably also mention is that for stuff that requires level grinding, I will do that off stream, so to avoid you guys having to watch me level grind. So if you do want to watch me level grind, then I could probably actually take the past time by basically chatting with you guys, basically doing discussions, maybe potential ask questions. You know, if I actually do a level grind stream. I'd rather not do that because who would want to watch someone level grind? I think in some cases where I would need to level grind, I will actually probably off-screen it. Charizard. What? Okay, that looks pretty cool, actually. I will just have to lower its defense a little to try to hit it a little harder. I don't know if it's supposed to keep doing that. Because I had to set up a new profile, initialize a new profile for this game, I actually had to... Alright, better not get crit here. Come on. Oh, you idiot. Why did you do that? Yay! We did wrong! We did it! Maybe I can actually fuse Monk with a fast, either a bulky Pokemon? Oh, smell you later. Yep, there it is. There's that line. Starly, before you leave, can you do me a favor? I need you to pick up a parcel. Down the road, forgot to pick up earlier. Alright. There we go. I think I may actually keep streaming until I get to Pewter City. Hold on, let's actually take a quick stop at home for a second. Honestly, I kind of want to know what would have happened. I'm pretty sure some people likely streamed playing the male character. I'm like tired. Here I go. You know, I think some people may have actually... Yeah. Any new dialogue? Awesome that you're finally a trainer, sis. So, something I actually kind of want to actually ask is, what is, basically what I want to kind of know at the moment is, basically I want to know if, basically for those of you who don't play the girl character like I usually do, I usually always end up playing the girl character whenever I'm given the choice to. Is that basically basically since it seems that it's basically red in this situation here, what would actually be like water gun. Alright, we got a cuff stabbing move now. So that's good. And also that has got me covered for Brock when I have to go fight him. Though, considering the gimmick of this game, he may actually have a separate Pokemon to avoid being completely weak to water or grass. Probably likely a Pokemon that could be used to basically cover that. Though, I'm pretty sure this is only Gen 1 to 2 Pokemon. If that was the case, then I would have to deal with a fusion of Laleep. And that would be a little troublesome for me. So basically, I wonder what would have if for those who basically played the boy character rather than the girl character. What I'm curious about is basically since it seems to be red and basically calling the girl character sister. Is the reverse true? Alright, there we go. Potion. Like basically, since it actually would seem to be red with my character, is the reverse true for the girl character for like the girl character. If some other people played the male character, would basically the red be swapped with, I don't know what she's called right now, green? Yeah, I think she's called green in this case. So something I'm curious about is red swapped with green? If basically for those who actually played the game and are playing the boy character. If that's true, then that's kind of a little weird. Granted, I probably could look up someone playing the game on like YouTube or maybe another Twitch channel, but I'm not gonna do that. I would actually get more engagement if I actually was doing that. So while we're still making our whatever Monk is at, I believe, torrent range, though I think he needs to be at red HP before torrent activates. I'm curious as what this way goes to. Pretty sure it's a shortcut. Yeah, it is. Good to know. Alright, just go inside here real quick. Get this going. Get this out of the way. Alright, so I did hear one of the things I brought up before on I believe on the last stream I did before my off days was that there's an NPC somewhere in the game that would actually, I think, basically say your laptop user ID, which is not a good thing because it could provide information, especially you could actually have a username to your laptop, computer username be something like I don't know, something like the lines of chocolate chocolate 45 or something. But for other people, they actually likely would have their first name or their last name. Read every unique slicers for every character. How convenient! Wait, can I buy Pokeballs here or do I have to wait? Oh, okay. Alright, it's currently almost 10 right now. For some of you who may be watching this, it probably is the morning, really early morning or mid-afternoon. Here, it's almost night. It's night right now. So, yeah, I actually am trying to learn things. I may actually have to extend the stream times to about basically 2 hours. That way people wouldn't fully miss out. Problem is that I will need to figure out if I want to do that or not. I'm still kind of new to this. I'm not 100% green to this. I've actually, since I have been streaming for a few weeks now. Oh. Who would they meet? Oh, so I would just have to talk to the NPC to battle them? That's nice. Now that I got a stat move. I will actually, I think for the stream, I will play till either we get to Pewter City or after doing some potential story stuff that happens after we get to Pewter City. Though considering so far it's been the typical Fire Red Leaf Green-esque story right now. Well, we have Pidgey and Rattata right now. Well, I got DNA splicers now, so I could probably fuse. Monk basically has a speed increasing nature, but an attack reducing nature. I don't know how fusions affect like stuff like natures and stuff. But that actually could actually be somewhat helpful. Oh, I like you a bit. I got your parcel. How convenient. Exactly. Of course, you need Pokeballs, catch a Pokemon to try. You can always unfuse your Pokemon, don't like the results, of course. Nice. Another thing. Where you headed out earlier. Before left. Blah blah blah. Encyclopedia, over 1,000 thanks to fusion, so I can't possibly expect you to complete it, but you should try to catch as many CCs as you can. Alright, there we go. A couple more Pokeballs, which is good. And what do you have to say, lady? Oh, nothing. Okay. Alright, we'll go say goodbye to Mama and never mind. So yeah. As for what I will need to actually figure out which Pokemon I want to fuse with. I will be catching Pokemon as I see for the sake of filling the decks. Some of them I won't use. The ones that I will be using, I'm gonna give them nicknames. You have anything new to say? Okay, nothing new. Alright, let's go. Alright, it's almost 10. I think I'll probably keep streaming until I get to Pewter City, I think. I'm actually curious to see the results. Obviously, I think the way it would go is that it would be the head of a Squirtle and the body of whatever one I decide to use it on, use the fuse on. So, I want to... Now, Blastoise is the Squirtle line, oral, pure, water. Something I'm actually wondering now. What happened? What would dual types? Okay. Sure. Okay. Kill a rat and a bird with a one Pokeball. Sure. We'll go with that. And we get to level up to boot. Okay, no. I am not using. I'm not using Eradicate. Can I unfuse the Ratgi, or is it stuck like that? I want to look through these items, actually. Oh, so I need to get more than one of these, actually. It's not a key item. Debugger. Use this to return if you get stuck somewhere. That's nice. Thanks. Let's go buy some more Pokeballs. Well, yeah, it's something I'm actually wondering about. How would dual types work? Something I need to know is how would dual types work? Like, would a... So, like, basically, if, say I were to fuse my Squirtle with Monk here, what would the dual types work if I, say, fused Monk with a Pokemon that's a dual type? It's a freaking Rattata and the Ride! Are you kidding me? Anyway, so how would dual types actually work in this case? So, like, say I would actually fuse Squirtle here. What would actually happen if I actually fused Squirtle with, I don't know, something that's a dual type? Like a Vileplume, for example. Or an Oddish. What would happen? Like, if I remember right, Oddish is grass poison, I think? In that order? So, what would happen if what would the dual type become if I fused Squirtle with an Oddish? Would it become water grass or water poison? I would actually assume it would actually be water poison, because it would become a dual type. Basically, the Pokemon's main stat, base stat, main stat type, and the secondary type of the dual type Pokemon. So, like, since the Oddish would be grass poison, the fusion of Squirtle and Oddish would actually be something like, I don't know, water poison? Well, also, what happens if the Pokemon is shiny? What if I find a shiny Pokemon during this clip, which would be really cool? Like, what will happen to the shiny? Would DNA splicing it make the fusion Pokemon a full-on shiny? Or would it lose its shininess? If it's possible, is it possible to de-slice the Pokemon? What would happen if it's possible to de-slice the Pokemon? Is it possible to do that? What would happen if it's possible to de-splice the Pokemon, unfuse the Pokemon together, and it's not permanent? What would happen to the shiny Pokemon? Would the shiny Pokemon retain its shininess from after being de-spliced, or would it actually lose the shininess? I don't know. Again, as I mentioned before, I actually never played this before. So, how would I actually know these things? Anyway, let's go buy some balls. Yeah. Why is there two of you now? Okay, good. DNA splicers are cheap. That's good. I always buy about like 10 Pokeballs because I get a Premier Ball out of it. I can only buy like 3. I want to get an extra potion, so we'll buy 1 more, and I'll buy 2 more of these. Well, that's a little enough for a little more, so let's just buy 1 more of this. Wait, hold on. Let's see, a Rocket Gem. Is that Heal Balls? Alright, I know Heal Balls aren't exactly great, but I do like the design of the Heal Ball. Anyway, let's actually get through Viridian Forest. Alright. Right. I have to get Grandpa to go home. He's much better now. Oh, I missed the passed out coffee, lack of coffee. Definitely not drunken Grandpa. I missed that guy. Damn it. Alright, before we go into the forest, let's save. Fury Cutter. Okay, so they have these trainers. I don't have 200 Poké dollars. Although, nah, I don't need Fury Cutter right now. I could probably come back for it later if I need to. Alright, let's get through Viridian Forest quickly. Fast as I can. Okay, good. We got an antidote. I can always, if I want to actually go catch the lab. Whoa! Ah! Oh, it's a spider, a spooter, a spooky spooter. Surprisingly, I'm actually okay with this. Although to be fair, stylized spiders don't freak me out. I feel like it's a case of uncanny valley in my case. The more realistic a spider is, the more I'm repulsed by it. I'm fine with Spinarak, though I would not want to encounter it. Also, have you actually played Pokemon Sword and Shield and you in the overworld get chased by Araquanids? Yeah, that's kind of terrifying. I've also been chased by Spidops a few times in Pokemon Violet. That wasn't fun. Although it's actually kind of funny the way it moves. Okay, some of these Pokemon, quite a few of these Pokemon, I'm actually not going to be keeping on the team. Basically, the way you can actually tell that I'm actually going to be using one on the team, or at least the squad, as I'm going to call it, if I have more than 6. The way that it's going to work is that I would actually nickname the Pokemon I use on my team to help distinguish them from basically the Pokemon I'm not using on the team. Maybe I can go straight to Brock if I actually want to. You know, if I don't keep spending my time in here. Catching Pokemon after Pokemon. Yeah, I basically kind of just catch the Pokemon I'm not keeping and I'm not adding to the team for the sake of the Dex. Because critical captures in later games, though I don't know if it's a thing in this one, it probably is. Also, something else I should probably mention is that for basically my Pokemon playthroughs, this one and any future ones I probably do on stream, is that I'm actually not going to actually heal in battle, only basically healing through stuff like Oran Berries in battle. Basically, also I actually try to battle with Jim with basically go by what some people have basically called anime rules. where you basically battle the gym leader with the same amount of Pokemon as the gym leader. Your team matching the number of Pokemon the gym leader has. Some people have taken it to calling them anime rules after the Pokemon anime. By the way, I don't know if you guys keep up with the Pokemon anime that's airing in Japan right now. Basically called Pokemon 2023, but gonna be called Pokemon Horizons over here. I haven't actually started watching it yet, but I want to get around to it eventually because you know, new characters doesn't mean I don't need to be fully caught up on what's going on. We ran. There's a really crummy pun I can make about this, but I'm gonna refrain. What is this? Oh, anyway, as I was saying, so while we're basically fighting this bug catcher here, I really want to avoid over-leveling Monk, though I don't know if he actually will stop listening to me if I reach the beyond level cap, or if it's lenient. While we're fighting this kid and his dopey-looking Pokemon fusion here, while we're doing that, I don't know if you keep up with news on Pokemon Horizons and whatnot, but in Japan, the newest episodes are actually going to have, basically, I don't know if you want to avoid basic spoilers and whatnot, but I will actually warn you ahead with the basic new character going to be showing up in the next episode. So, you've been warned, give it a minute to basically either mute the stream or probably back for give it a minute or so. Hypnosis actually land. Alright, so yeah. In terms of like stuff like news and stuff, so the new episodes that's gonna be coming up is gonna feature the appearance of Nemona, one of the main rival in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as well as Gracias, the grass gym leader from the same game. Now, the thing that actually gets me is their Japanese voice actors. Since currently right now Horizons doesn't have an English dub right now, that it won't be for a while. So as a result of that, we actually have our Japanese voice actors. Nemona is going to be voiced by Eri Kitamura, and Bracius is going to be voiced by Kazuya Nakai. Now, if you know your anime, deep into anime like I typically am, then basically you would actually know that, or probably know Eri Kitamura quite well, especially if you're deep in Magical Girl fandom like I am. Because Eri Kitamura is the voice for Sayaka Miki from Madoka Magica. In fact, I think that might be one of Eri Kitamura's most well-known roles. I also know her as Cure Berry from Fresh Pretty-Cure, but yeah, most of the time, sometimes I forget that she's voiced by Eri Kitamura, and I typically always remember Sayaka more than Cure Berry. Now, that actually is quite exciting, basically having Eri Kitamura. No! No! Crap! Anyway, that's clumsy. No, I didn't want to battle you again! Why did you do that? Mom, can you just wash them away, please? Anyway, I'm having Monk, just douse all of this bug catcher's Pokemon in a deluge of anarchy. I will actually mention the other voice actor, Kazuya Nakai. Now, again, I don't know if Kaji Nakai is well known than with Eri Kimura, though I think he kind of is, because if you know One Piece, if you watch One Piece or know a lot about One Piece, his voice is the voice of Zoro, which is already a character that probably is well known considering One Piece is popular and pretty well known, and thus Zoro is well known. That is basically understandable if you most know Kaji Nakai as the voice of Zoro. I would know. I did watch a bit of One Piece. I haven't watched all the way up to basically the whole stuff with the New World stuff, despite the fact that I am obsessed with Carrot. Carrot being the little Anthro rabbit girl. I'm actually quite like Carrot a lot. If you want, he's also the voice for, I think, Hijikata in Gintama. You're gonna know who Hijikata is because of a Gintama collab in Grand Blue Fantasy, which I play quite often. Which bringing up Kaji Nakai in context of Grand Blue Fantasy is why that I will mention that the most well-known in the world that I know Kaji Nakai most of all is that he's the voice of Eustace. Basically, I actually realized Eustace actually is I think started to become a well-known character within Grand Blue Fantasy. Some of you may have actually played Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. If you didn't play the actual Grand Blue Fantasy games, then you may have played Versus. Yeah, Eustace is one of the playable characters. He's voiced by Kaji Nakai. And honestly, I quite like Eustace as a character. Well, in terms of Grand Blue Fantasy husbandos, Sindelphon is my actual husbando. Though, if I were a protagonist in a reverse harem anime a la Pre-Tier or Fushigi Yugi, yeah, Kaji Nakai is in. No, not Kaji Nakai. Eustace is in basically that group. Basically, if I was the protagonist in a reverse harem anime a la Pre-Tier or Fushigi Yugi, and that reverse harem story involved a bunch of male Grand Blue Fantasy characters, all of basically being my husbandos, yeah, Eustace is in that group. Again, so that was my true Grand Blue husbando, but Eustace is in that same group. Grimnir's a dork, and I love him. And Eustace is actually probably my second Grand Blue husbando, right behind that one. Grimnir's a dork. Grimnir is an absolute dork, and I love him. Altier actually is another character that I quite like, though he's not as noteworthy as the aforementioned three. And Belamo is the character that is the Grand Blue Fantasy character that I love to hate. Eustace is basically the one that talks about peace and quiet. So yeah, basically the voice of Sayaka Miki is going to be voicing the Mona in the new Pokemon anime, and Kaji Nakai is going to be voicing the Grass Jungler in that same anime. We're still lost in the woods. I feel like I want to actually turn this in as I'm wandering around the Meridian Forest trying to figure out where the crap I'm going. I probably just start going off about Pokemon Horizons, Grand Blue Fantasy, Kaji Nakai roles. Let's see, what else in my head going on? Counter. Dull. Some of these are stupid. Some of these look stupid, but they're dumb and I love them. Okay, I kind of want to see what you would fully evolve into. You obviously would fully evolve into a Butterfree Beedrill fusion. I want to know what you're gonna look like. I'm not gonna keep you, but I just want to see what you're gonna look like. So while we're still wandering around in the forest, I'm gonna basically also keep talking about more about Husbandos. Or Grandma Fantasy in general. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a Twitch category for Grandma Fantasy because there's one for Vagrant Order and I play Vagrant Order. No, I'm not streaming Vagrant Order. I'm jury's still out on Honkai Star Rail because my laptop is a potato and it can hardly handle streams right now. Can you imagine me streaming Honkai Star Rail with this potato of a laptop? I don't think so. And I tried playing Genshin on the laptop and that didn't work. I would just need a straight up a second monitor if I want to stream Honkai Star Rail. Or Genshin Impact. And I play Genshin casually. As casually as someone with basically a PS4 that only a PS4 can. Seriously, Genshin takes up so much space on my console, it's hard for me to be able to basically play it and keep it up to date because I have a bunch of other games. Yeah, one of my older brother actually has a PS4 as well. He basically has Red Dead Redemption 2 permanently installed on there. That basically because it's a pain in the ass to install it. And he bought it digitally because he tried downloading it through console on like the disc and it didn't really work because our PS4 is one of the old crappy ones, the crummy ones. And it has that annoying thing where I had to remove the thing out and manually basically get the disc in and out rather than press a button and it spit out the disc like that. So basically, we actually need to we would need to actually manually get the discs out. So yeah, he had to buy Red Dead 2 digitally. It was a pain in the ass to get it installed to the point where we just straight up just not uninstall it. Then again, I also have Final Fantasy 15 installed in there. That only required one disc, but the full size of the game as of right now on my game size is the second biggest game on there. Oh my god, it's a Pikachu! It's a Peachy! Okay, I don't want to accidentally try to one-shot it by mistake. Come on, stay in the ball! I can't give you a technical or water gun, I'll just one-shot you! Okay, good. I'm actually glad for Charm. That'll actually probably soften the blow. There we go. Do it one more time. Wait, is he eating a berry? No, I couldn't use that orange berry, damn it! No! No! Damn it! Damn it! Well, that's fine. I could just off-screen catching the Pichu later. I don't think Raichu's that good, but dang it! Damn it! Maybe I can run into another one. Damn it, I'm going to end this stream when we get to Pewter City. I am not ending this cursed stream until we get there. I think I'm going crazy for being in the forest. I have to basically just talk about random benign stuff in order to get me through this. Okay, there's this, I'm guessing, Roma lady up there. I actually have the freaking settings to like... Wait, can I just tiptoe past? Damn it, no! Oh wait, that's a... No, that's a bug girl. Yeah, a female bug catcher. You know, yeah, that's a class that's kind of a thing that's never really a thing. Oh. Okay, I think we're almost there. We're out of here. 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 Finally. We're out of here. Yay! Alright, I think I'll off-screen catch the Pokemon I missed. Damn it. Come on. I'm just gonna run. So I can get into the damn Pokemon Center, heal, and then end this stream. Because we're gonna end it when we get into the Pokemon Center. Okay, there it is. Just run. Alright, there we go. Now we save. Phew. Alright. Oh, sorry. I accidentally muted the stream. I wonder if it's noticeable. Whatever. Also, I guess someone was like, I think someone actually turned on the sink or something in the kitchen or something. I don't know. Yeah, or maybe, I don't know, maybe the ceiling, or maybe it's like starting to pour outside. I don't know if the mic caught it or not, or the accidental muting didn't catch it, but whatever. all that matters is that we're finally oops, actually almost turned on virtual camera. There we go. Alright, with that in mind, yeah, we actually had a pretty great Pokemon first night here. Alright, so tomorrow we're going to be back to Pokemon, no, not Pokemon, Stardew Valley tomorrow. Sunday, same time, hopefully, no delays. Again, since hurricane season has actually started, yeah, I'll actually keep you guys up to date on my Twitter. So, yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow for Stardew Valley. Okay, bye!